You know, you got to go home. You know, it's one game season. You know, we all sad and we all, you know, wish we could take some plays back, but, you know, it is what it is. Seattle came out and they got it done, and, you know, we just came up short.
You walked down that hall and said, "We'll be back." And what made you feel like you had to say that? Because,
you know, you got to stand tall through it all. You know, this the hardest part. You know, it's easy to just go in there and just kind of not talk to nobody, you know, but I'm going to embrace this feeling because I know next year with this offseason, with how we, you know, get everybody together and, you know, the players come back that we need, I'm excited, man. I mean, because we dealt with a lot this year.
Brandon, what do you think your lasting memory will be of this season?
Winning NFC East, you know, we got that done, but we came up short. You know, we fought through so much stuff that wasn't going our way, and, you know, one thing I can say, the culture in this locker room is A1. You know what I'm saying? And so we're gonna keep that going. I'm excited for what's to come. You know, looking ahead already. Just, you know, how we gonna bring this team even more, you know, stronger for next year.
Brandon, your thoughts on losing Carson and what it meant to the team, and then also from a personal standpoint for him?
Well, you know, it's tough because I know Carson been, you know, playing his butt off, you know, and been working to, you know, make sure that, you know, he fixed some of the stuff that, you know, we all have our weaknesses. And so I think that he was just, you know, getting stronger and stronger. And for him to go down, you know, with a concussion or whatever it was, you know, it's tough because we need everybody. You know, I'm glad, you know, Josh got to get out there and play. You know, this could potentially be his last game. I don't know if he, you know, is done after this year, but I do know I'm thankful that got to be a part of, you know, this team because we got a bunch of fighters, man, and we got a bunch of guys that just went to work this year.
I mean, it's massive still. I mean, we in the game, so you can't really feel bad for each other. I hope he's all right, but I mean, it's next man up. It's the playoffs, so like I appreciate how Josh came in and fought. You know, showed a lot. You know, maybe it might be his last year playing, but I like the way the whole team fought actually. But yeah, so it's just next man up, just like any other position.
I mean, do you think you would have had a touchdown there?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I got to execute that, man. Don't matter how the ball came, it hit my hand, so I got to catch it.
I mean, was it a case of you know, maybe eyes on it too quickly, or?
Maybe. I just got to execute that play, you know.
How difficult is the finale of it all? I mean, you guys fought so hard to get to this point, and then all of a sudden it ends just like that.
Very difficult. Starting the whole season, really. We fought against a lot of you know. Then at the end of the season, the run we came on knowing what was in stake just to try to get here. So for us to get here and get a home field advantage and come up short, it's very disappointing. But, no doubt in my mind, everybody on this team is going to come back hungry, including myself. So I definitely going to come back hungry.
Have you been on a team that has dealt with this amount of injuries before?
Yeah. Like I say, yeah and no. But like I said, man, we all in this league for a reason. It's next man up. We've been doing good with that. So with the receiving core that we got, and that's all it is. It's definitely difficult though.
I mean, so at this point, it's very frustrating. We know we got the talent to go out there and win it all. We just came up short today.
What did Doug say to you guys after this one?
This one hurt, you know what I'm saying? We still gave ourselves a chance. We just got to finish.
Did you know that the plan was for you guys to man up as much as you did this entire game?
100%.
Okay.
100%. We know that. We got that mindset. We got that attitude that we can go out there and do that.
Did you happen to see the hit? You were talking about losing Carson. Did you see the hit?
No, I did.
Replay or anything like
No,
that?
I heard it was pretty bad though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You guys on the sideline talking about it?
Yeah.
Jalen, 17 points usually is in the market.
Hold on. Then you see the hit, Derek Barnett. That was a BS call. That was a BS call.
17 points is usually the mark you guys set for yourself. I mean, you hold the team to 17, pretty much think you're going to win.
Yeah.
Did you know early on, especially after Carson went, that it was probably going to take you more than that?
At the end of the day, we know going into this game, they got a great defense. We got a great defense, and it was going to come down to that. What defense played better, and even when Carson going down, us knowing we got to step up and make plays.
care about him, and I know that he's an incredible player, and I know that he's going to bounce back. He's going to be just fine.
What does that say about him, though, that he's in here waiting for you guys?
I mean, same thing that we've been saying all year, man. He's an incredible leader, incredible teammate. He's our brother, so he cares, we care about him.
Did he say anything to you guys as a team? I mean, he says something to you personally, but did he?
He went to each and every person in their locker and, congratulated them on the season, and, that's how you know he cares.
How much of a hit was that to lose him that early in the game?
Obviously he brings a lot of things to the game, with his athleticism, and he's an incredible quarterback. But like I said, Josh did a great job of coming in and doing what he had to do. Josh he plays quarterback too, so that's just what it is. It's just next man up mentality. So obviously Carson is a great player, but I also believe that Josh is a great player too. So that's just kind of the way this thing works.
We lost Carson. The defense kind of had to that put an extra pressure on the defense, I think, too.
I mean, it's just an adjustment we have to make. Obviously, we feel like, as a defense, we want to hold them no matter what for our offense to be able to have more opportunities in the ball game to go down and score. So we want to pretty much get our offense the ball back regardless of who's in the game. But it was unfortunate for us. We lost our quarterback early. But, we also had another great quarterback step in for us, and he did some great things tonight. We just couldn't finish.
I know the season's just ended. Have you thought about your future with them having an option on next year?
No.
What will you personally take from the season, Arthur?
Just me personally, I just, it's never count yourself out, because, no matter who's out there, no matter what's going on, even, all the injuries, and, we still made it here. We still put up a fight. It didn't go our way at the end, but, we still came here and still kept fighting.
Sorry if you answered this already, but their success on third down, can you talk about Wilson? Maybe the ability to extend plays and how critical that was tonight?
Yeah, that's critical. When you got a quarterback that can make every throw, and if somebody's not open, he can scramble and grab the first down on third. It just make it hard for you for a defense, and that's what he was doing today. He did a great job at it, using his legs and making the throws when he needed to. So it just make it hard for a defense.
What was the feeling on the bench when you knew Carson was down and Josh was going? What was the feeling on the bench, even defensively?
When we out there, we didn't have so many guys go down and so many guys come in. It was kind of just like the same, we believe in whoever we got out on the field. And, Carson went down, and I didn't even know he went down until I seen a head on the screen, and then I seen Josh out there. But, we got full belief in Josh, and he came out, he did a good job for the plays he was out there, not playing the whole year. And, we just came up short,
It was the same risk that each and every other person on this team had. And so at that point, they cleared me for contact. Obviously, it was tough being out there, missing last Sunday. But at the same time, I wanted to play for this city. I take a lot of pride in playing for my teammates. I knew if there was a chance and I didn't play, that I couldn't look my teammates in the eye, knowing that I could have played and helped them out. Obviously, the season didn't end how we wanted. But at the same time, extremely proud of everything this team overcome, and I think we showed a lot of fight. But yeah, that's what happened.
Is it lacerated?
I'm not going to get into the details of the injury. You guys can ask the doctors. I don't want to get misquoted on some of the stuff. But I know my guy's a healer, and he was the reason that I was able to play so fast. They said it was a remarkably fast healing, but I knew why I was able to play.
Zach, was there ever, football's a game, and an injury this serious sounds like, it's more than a game. Why fight as hard as you did to get back? It sounds like you've been through hell and back.
Yeah, it was tough. Monday after the Cowboys game, I couldn't get out of bed on my own. But I knew everything this team has gone through the past 6 months together when we started last April. And like I said, I knew if there was a chance I could play, I always get the best cover guys. The defense always has to account for me. And so I knew if I could be out there, even if I wasn't 100%, that the defense got to treat me like I'm 100%. So I couldn't look myself or my teammates in the eye, knowing everything they've sacrificed over the months. If I was able to go and didn't go. And so as long as everyone was good with it from a health standpoint, I wasn't going to miss the game.
How emotional has this been for you the last 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's been tough. I mean, it's been real tough. It hurts. It's been a lot of highs and lows. But my faith has kept me through it, kept me grounded. Knew that there was a plan for me. And I just wanted it to be black and white. Honestly, I took the emotion out of it. I said, hey, I just prayed that I wanted it to be clear. I didn't want it to be a gray area where it was an emotional decision. And when it was unanimous that I was good to play, I knew that there was a plan and a reason, and that's why I was able to go.
Zach, what do you think of the Clowney hit on Carson?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I kind of saw it on the side. I thought it was late, and I kind of knew something was wrong right away. Just the way he got up, devastated for my guy. Really tough.
Do you feel like it should have been flagged?
I mean, yeah. It's a quarterback injury or hit to the head, but it is what it is. I'm sure there was somebody in the way or something. They're doing everything they can to protect players, and I'm sure that there's a reason that they didn't call it.
You know Carson as well as anybody in this locker room. How do you feel for a guy who's gone through injury after injury, and then to have it in his first playoff game, like 8 plays in?
Yeah, I mean,
2 plays in?
yeah. Obviously devastated. The guy has battled through everything the past couple of years, and he's the leader of this football team unanimously. Guys love playing for him, no matter what kind of some of the people say. Guys love playing for him, and he's the leader of this football team. He's carried us through so much turmoil this year, and he never bats an eye. He never gets frustrated. He just keeps pressing, and I mean that's the ultimate sign of a leader. He's doing everything he can to put us in a position to win. The last 4 weeks, just really putting the team on his back and saying, hey, we're going to get to the postseason, and I'm going to take us there. And that's what he did. And so I'm extremely proud of the road that we've been on, and we just came up short today.
With all the injuries you've had on offense, possible to put into words, yourself included, Carson, the number of injuries this team has gone through, and to still get to this point today.
I mean, obviously, this team embodies this city. It's a resilient city. It's a tough city, and I feel like the character of this team the past couple of years has been a reflection of the city. And we do everything we can to try and win on Sundays, and sometimes we just come up a little short. Today we had chances to make plays, and we just didn't make enough of them. Seattle's a really good defense. They're really well coached, and hats off to them.
With all the injuries you guys have had on offense, Carson was the one who was staying healthy, unlike the last couple of years, and then he gets hurt. Do you feel snake bitten with injuries this year, especially on offense?
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those years. Just one of those years, obviously. I think we had like 5 guys at the start of the year that finished the game today. So obviously it was tough, but everyone's got injuries. Never going to make an excuse. Just right now, just bummed with the finality of this whole thing. You know, you put so much in, you understand that this team is never going to be the same. I mean, no one knows what's going to happen each and every offseason. And so I'm just proud of the guys, proud of everyone. And I mean, I want to be back, hopefully, so that's the plan.
Along those lines,
Let's take 2 more for Zach.
Is there a moment when you look back on this season you think that will be your lasting memory?
I just feel like the past 4 weeks, the way this team kind of rallied together is what I look at. You know, you're down, I think we were down 17-3 against the Giants, and just, I mean, if we lose that game, the season's pretty much over. And just guys never pointed fingers. Guys didn't question what's going on, why are we dealing with so many injuries. Guys just got back to work, and it's a testament to all the guys for being prepared. Everyone wants to say, like, what should we have a nickname for the practice squad guys? But, I mean, they're just some great football players. That's the bottom line. And so proud of all those dudes for finding a way to get better. Greg Ward, I mean, what a player, honestly. Just the work he's put in, his preparation, the lack of ego the guy has. He'll ask me pregame, like, questions about running routes and catching footballs. I'm like, dude, you got this. You're a great player. So just extremely proud of all the guys.
Zach, very few people have had to go through what you did today. Can you just explain what it was like playing?
Yeah, I mean, it was football week 18. Obviously, it's a little more extreme what I was going through. All the pads were very uncomfortable. By the end of the game, it didn't feel very good.
just trying to give everything I had for the team because I knew all the guys were trying to do the same for me. And so we just came up short today, but proud of the group.
The emotions that you're feeling now, is it the finality of the season? Is it sort of what's been happening with you the last 2 weeks?
Yeah, I mean, I know the pain's going to subside, but the relationships I've built through this team, this locker room, that's what you're thinking about right now. You know, we'll meet one more time as a team tomorrow. That's going to be the last time we're all going to be together, and that's the worst part of the NFL. Besides the injuries, is just losing teammates over the years to other teams, kind of losing in contact with some of the guys. But at the same time, that's the great part about the NFL. Guys that I would have never met in my life, you become extremely close with. You build relationships. You go through adversity. And so as the season ends, that's kind of what you're going to remember. You know, the losses sting, the pain hurts, but the relationships you get with the guys is something that you'll never forget.
What did he say?
I just told him, man, that's a dirty play, and he's like, you know, my bad, you know, and we just kept playing. But I just kept reminding him, come on, man, stay off my quarterback. And he was out. I didn't even know he was out until that next series Josh was in. So, you know, we just had to keep playing.
How do you feel for Carson, knowing everything that he's been through in terms of injuries? You guys went through it together in 2017. How do you feel for him not being able to finish his first playoff game?
I mean, I just feel badly for him. I wanted him in there. I mean, he wanted to be in there, and to go out like that because he was playing good. He was hot. I mean, anything could have happened with him out there on the field. Not saying Josh couldn't get it done, but you know, Carson has started for a reason, and for him to go out the game, I mean, I know he felt bad. He told me he felt bad, and I just felt bad for him.
Do you think if he stays in this game and completes it, did you guys win this one?
I mean, anything could have happened. You see how you see how we did it against the Redskins. You see how we came back. I mean, the guy, make plays down the stretch in the fourth when we need him. So he wasn't out there. I don't know the outcome. I can't say we'd have won it or not. I mean, we out the playoffs now.
I know he probably feels like he's let us down, but you know we wouldn't be in this situation without him. You know, we love him, and it's just a tough swallow to swallow.
And Josh McCown was very emotional after the game.
Yeah.
Probably his last game, and he came in there. How do you think he did, and how much do you feel for him?
I thought he did well. I mean, he came in. You know, he does a lot of that same stuff in practice. He's like running around. He, looks like a young guy slinging the ball, and gave us a chance. In this game, he was moving the football, had some good drives. Obviously, we came up short there at the end, but he's somebody that's came into this locker room as kind of an outsider. It has really been a great support to Carson. He's been a great voice in the locker room, a great leader. I know even for me, as I'm trying to lead, he's in my ear telling me things. He's been helping the coaches. So, for him to come in this game and then play like he did, I thought he's been a great addition to this team. And if this is the last game of his career, he went out with a hell of a year.
If there's one play they did want to have back, would it be that play action over the middle, the long one?
Yeah, obviously, yeah. That's probably the one that we want to get back.
17 points usually, that's kind of the goal.
We knew that probably wouldn't be enough against this team.
Yeah.
They got a really good defense over there. It was tight last time, so we knew we had to play it, pretty tight. We just made, one mistake that they took advantage of in a big way. But for the rest of the game, I thought we battled well. Just didn't make enough plays.
Did you get a look at the hits on Carson?
I didn't. I didn't even know Carson was out until a couple drives later. But no, I didn't get a chance to see it.
The plan with you in the game, spying, or how much was it that from the get-go, or did it evolve over the game?
We didn't do it as many times as last time. We had a lot more third and longer situations that puts me in coverage. Did it a few times, but like I said, when we were in man, he didn't really scramble much. So he stayed in the pocket, made sure that spy guy didn't really get involved, and they made plays late in the down and man. So it's hats off to them.
They had some success on third down.
Yeah.
And some third and longs, which I would imagine you'd like to have back.
Yeah, but I think that's just Russell Wilson being Russell Wilson. Like I said, we're in man. He's extending the play, but he's staying in the pocket, so we're not necessarily, blitzing him. And then their receivers did a good job working open late, and he found an open guy. And when we were in zone, he scrambled himself, four-man rush, he'd get out and run for the first down. So, it's a cat and mouse game.
Yeah.
That obviously that's what makes him the quarterback he is.